Hello everybody, Dokkan here, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. I'm sorry, again, there's been a delay of uploads. I did record some summons for the androids, but I don't feel like uploading them because, man, I got shafted beyond belief. As you guys can see by my stone count, I only have like 3 stones. Sadly, I wasn't very lucky. I managed to pull the new 17, the new 19 and Dr. Gero card, which I don't know if you guys want to see a showcase of them. But, it is what it is. So in this video, I wanted to be able to do this for new players. Seeming as though maybe we got a lot of new players during the version C update, or any old player that hasn't gone into these long, like, endgame events, such as Super Battle Road. Now that Super Battle Road is open every day, you guys are able to do that. Right now there are like 51 stages of Super Battle Road. Obviously there's Category Super Battle Road and Extreme Super Battle Road. So let me go ahead and check on the news because I feel like they added them. So if you guys see right here, obviously we're gonna get a support memory for completing the next 10 stages coming over to Global, but they're going to deploy them like very randomly. At certain celebrations they're going to just throw in a Super Battle Road stage. For this one it was the Planet Namek Saga. Possibly the next ones are going to be the Sibling Spawn Category Super Battle Road and stuff like that. Is going to be added like that eventually. So let's go ahead and talk about this. Obviously, you can get these reward cards for your LRs. These LRs are like, oh, they're okay. They're not like the best, but they do get their ECAs due to Extreme Super Battle Road. But let's say you're a new player, or an old player who has never done Super Battle Road. Like, you guys seen so many showcases of guys of like The Truth or Toonrami or Goresh and everything like that, and you guys don't see like, oh, this guy has a unit that I don't have. Like, what am I gonna do? So this is the video for you. So what we're going to do, I'm going to set up a team slot here. We're gonna go to team formation. We're gonna start with Super AGL. Okay, I feel like Super AGL should be the best point of entry, possibly at the start of things, maybe all the way to Super Physical, and then I'll do another process of me doing the same type of like tutorials and stuff like that, but with the extreme type. So as you guys can see here, the whole basis of this is you need a leader for the formation of the team. So as a suggestion, I don't know if you guys have this Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who is a tremendous unit. He is, I believe he came out in the 2nd year anniversary, if I'm not mistaken. Because he came out with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan, and this guy, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So they got their ECAs, and obviously they provide a little bit more of a boost in their category. So and their leader skill and stuff like that. So their leader skill is Super AGL Taiki +3, all stats 130%. So you want to bring somebody who benefits, everybody who benefits from that leader skill. So if in any case we're going to be taking Super AGL into this case, so this guy could be your leader. If you by any chance or by any means have not pulled this guy, you will look for somebody who has that same leader skill. Let's say, for example, you guys don't have that guy, but let's say you have this guy right here, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This guy not only provides a buff for Goku's family, but he also provides Super AGL type P +3. L stats 120%, as you guys can see there. So I believe it's going to be beneficial for you guys to bring somebody with that type of leader skill. Me in this case, or in this regard, I will bring Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta because I feel like most of the guys, or most of you guys, might have this guy. So I'm going to bring him. We can also bring this guy because he's obviously going to be a good linking partner with the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So that's another thing, right? You're gonna be able to see when we finish the team formation and everything like that, we will be able to see that link setup tab, where we can be able to see everybody who links up pretty well with one another. So let's see, let's bring up some units here that you guys might have or might not have. Obviously this guy Dokkan awakens into LR Mighty Mask. He is also a pretty good unit to bring, because he's also Super AGL type Ki +4, all stats 100%. He doesn't provide such a buff to stats, but he makes it up for that extra Ki, maybe. He's also going to be getting an ECA soon, so I need to get him Dokkan Awakening for that. Let's see. Let's say there's also this guy, because he's a free-to-play unit, but he's going to be beneficial because he stacks defense. And although he would require a lot of turns where he's gonna hit like double supers or triple supers, so he can be able to stack his defense. So it's not gonna be very beneficial on Super Battle Road because he's gonna be it's gonna take time for him to stack defense. So there's some timestamps in the down in the description. Obviously, this is going to be a very long video, so take your time. If you guys want to hear my dabbles into the units that you guys want to bring in, that's good. If you guys have a team already set up and ready to go, just skip on the timestamp on the description, so you guys can be able to go ahead and just jump over to that section of the fight. So that way you don't get bored with my shenanigans over here. But if you're a new player and you really want to know what units to bring, you guys can stay on this section here. Okay. Apart from that, we can possibly bring this guy. We don't know. Like, this is only based on old units because these guys have been like out for like at least over 2 years. So I'm not gonna bring any recent units that came out. So I'm just checking in with you guys to see if you guys don't have this particular unit, or if you do. If you have them ECA'd, that's another option. You need to do their ECAs for them to be ready for this type of event that we're going to be running in, because it's going to be beneficial. They're gonna have more tanking abilities, they're gonna have more defense, so that's a very key point in this. So I'm not gonna this is gonna be a little bit overkill, but I'm not gonna be bringing LR Gohan, just in the case like I said, LRs, Dokkan Fest LRs are very rare, but this case, this guy has been on banners enough to be like, okay, so he's been out in the game for like over 2 years, so maybe you guys want to bring him. So I will bring him in this case. I'm not gonna be bringing UI Goku. Like, he is 1 year old on JP, and he's less than like 6 months old on Global. So I'm not gonna be bringing him. If you do want to bring him, that's fine. He has a 70% chance to dodge, which is going to be very helpful. So it's going to be very useful for you to be able to dodge those. Let's see. Okay, man. I forgot to set up the phone and do not disturb, so if I get notifications, I'm sorry. Let me actually just set that up right now. So, yeah, there you go. Do not disturb. Let's see. We also got, let's say, you guys might have this guy, Evolution Blue Vegeta. He's not gonna be super crazy because he doesn't stack attack or defense, but he can be able to attack twice or 3 times, because he launches some additional attacks in there, so that could be very beneficial. We also got this AGL Caulifla. You know what? Let's bring Caulifla, even though she won't have any linking partners. Maybe nah. That's another thing, right? You guys need to check their links. Links are very beneficial for a unit if in any case you want to see them super attack or be able to do some high attack stats. Their links are very important for them to link up. Let's say, for example, you were the lucky few. I'm not gonna say everybody has bought these, but let's say you're the lucky few who bought LR AGL, Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, and Super Saiyan 2 KO, or LR Caulifla, with the green stone. I haven't made a video of this, but there's a pack that you can be able to obtain. I think that's gone because that was 100 hours after the release of version C. If you were able to purchase it, that's very good because you're able to obtain one of these LRs for free with that stone. Well, not for free, just paying the $24.99 I think price for the premium stone. So you can be able to have her set up in the team and then set up killing Caulifla in there. You might have to link them together, so that could be very beneficial. But on this case, I'm not gonna bring them there. Super Gogeta has been on like a lot of banners in there, so I'm gonna possibly bring him. And let's there's also this Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but he's aged a lot. But we can also bring Super Vegito. He is a tank and he is very old. A lot of people might have him like rainbowed already and stuff like that, so this could be a good beginner setup team. Now, as you can see here, there's usable link skills, like 11 links. As you guys can see, everybody links up with the Super Saiyan link. Everybody link these 3 characters link with the Kamehameha link. These 2 characters link with the shocking speed. These guys with GT. These guys were prepare for battle and fierce battle. Like almost everybody on the team. Like this is pretty beneficial to provide you that information. So let's go ahead, jump directly in. If you guys skip to the timestamp right now, maybe you set up your team. That's good, awesome. This is going to help you out a lot. So let's go ahead and go to the challenge section of things. You're gonna go into Super Battle Road. Obviously, these are category Super Battle Roads, but very down at the beginning, you're gonna be able to find yourself with the category with the typing Super Battle Road stages, like the very beginning ones. So let's go. Usually what this means is like, okay, you're facing extreme STR. So what is weak to extreme STR? AGL. You're going to be using Super AGL on this case. So, if we jump over here, this is the previous team setup that I had, just testing out UI Goku and everything, but I did not went too ahead and showcase them because obviously like this was way back in the day, but this was me like testing things out. So let's go over to this page setup right here. Here we got Super Battle Road. I'm going to change the leader if we are able to find like a good Super Saiyan 4 leader. Otherwise I might be stuck with the Gohan. I do not want to bring Gohan in here though. I might bring Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku because he also provides AGL types as a leader skill. Oh no, just Super Saiyans. Okay, no, never mind. This is bad. Alright, I'm gonna cut here. I will try to find a leader or a beneficial leader or stuff like that. So, actually no, you know what? Let's just use this guy. Obviously he's not gonna be too good of a leader. This is not what I recommend you using. Actually, you know what? Let's just cut. I will try to find a Super Saiyan 4 leader, a very beneficial AGL leader, so you guys don't need to struggle with just a special friend. So I'll be right back. Actually, I was mistaken. So here's another thing. You might be able to use this AGL Gohan if you do have him, this AGL Gohan right here, because not only he provides Kamehameha buff support, but he's also a leader for Super AGL type Ki +3, all stats 120%. So I might just bring him as well to just be able to do Super Battle Road. Now, with the game's help, you also got support memories and support items. Support items are going to be helping you a lot throughout the stage or the run through Super Battle Road, because obviously items are going to be very useful. You see a lot of no item runs and everything like that. That is because you're very confident that the team that you're bringing in is very tanky, or they're just all out of salt enough that you're not going to be able to receive enough damage for you to use an item. But on this case, however, if you're a new player, you're starting off, you're a little bit scared about what you should bring, you're going to bring items that are going to help you with damage reduction and with heal. So let's go ahead, check the support items right here. Let's just clear this up and I will show you what items you should bring specifically for Super Battle Road, because there are certain items that you can bring that are very helpful, but if you want to have them specifically help you out on Super Battle Road, which like you can bring this Senzu Bean item which heals you up, but maybe you don't want the heal only. You may want to heal, but you also want to be able to tank. That's something that this item right here, this Princess Snake, is able to help you out, because you don't recover a max HP, you recover at least half or a little bit more than half of your HP, but it's gonna help you out reduce some damage, because this reduces damage received by 30% for at least one turn, which is going to help you out greatly. This is an item that we're going to be bringing. There's also this item right here, this Whis item. If you simply see a turn that you don't need to heal, but you are a little bit afraid of what's to come next, like a super attack or something like that, or you're a little bit scared that there's a lot of attacks at the beginning, you might want to bring this item right here, because it's going to help you out reduce some damage for 2 turns. So that's another item that we're going to be bringing here. There's also other items like this one, which you can reduce all enemies' attack and defense by 74% for 1 turn. Now they said that the effect does not stack when used more than once. So let's say that you want to use 2 at the same turn, you won't be able to use it because they don't stack. But you can be able to use this once per turn. Now, this is like a very overkill item because it's going to help you out greatly. You're reducing the attack of the enemy by 74%. That's a lot. So, something to keep an eye out. I'm not going to bring it because I'm very limited. So, you can be able to also use this. This is another damage reduction item that you can bring in there. These are this guy, the Icarus, and the Whis item are very resourceful items for Super Battle Road. So you can be able to bring those in there. And we're gonna be bringing another item in here, which is the Android 8 item. You can recover HP plus 70%. And let's say that you are about to die and everything like that. This guy is a lifesaver. You're going to heal pretty much, and then you're going to provide allies 50% defense for 2 turns. So it's going to be very beneficial to bring this item to help you out. Other items that you can be bringing as well. Let's see, if you want a little bit more of attack power instead of defensive power, you can bring this Bulma item. You get provided with 25% attack instead of this Android 8 effect, which provides you 50% defense. Let's see other items that you can bring. You can bring this mice item or this mouse item. It does the same effect as Princess Snake, only this effect reduces the enemy's attack and defense by only 40%. It is very helpful for extreme Super Battle Road. Like the title says, Extreme Super Battle Road, it's a little bit higher tier, but we'll possibly take on those events a little bit later on. You know, we're going to do this for new players or recurring players that have never went to face Super Battle Road. It may be difficult, but right now with the caliber of units that we have nowadays, it's gonna be a cakewalk. So let's go ahead and you also can bring this. This is a Ghost Usher. I don't suggest it because you're gonna like take a turn or delay something like that, which there are 2 units that you can be able to use that with their active skills. Only the new Androids 17 and 18 can be able to do that turn 1 with their active skill. But there's another guy that you can do that, which is AGL Pycon, but he needs some turns further in the run, so you can be able to use that effect. You can also, this is not helpful, but you can bring scouter items so you can see where the enemy's attacking and stuff like that. So maybe Dendes and those kinds of items you can be bringing, but these 4 are usually the ones that you really want to go for. Support memory, I don't think we should use one here. If in any case you guys need to know or you guys want me to use support memories in the other runs, let me know. We can be able to get some effects in here, like let's say for example this one. It's a little basic one. It can help you out with attack and defense. Gonna give you a little bit of a punch or a boost in attack and defense by just using this support memory. It can be activated when HP is 70% or less once only. So let's just go ahead and make the run here. Again, there are timestamps in the description below, so you guys can be able to see ahead when everything is set up, like the team builds we did at the beginning. Right now we're going over to the fight, and possibly during the rotation of the fight and everything you can be able to skip ahead. Okay, so right now I do have auto map on, you know, because I'm lazy like that, but don't do this on auto battle unless you're really confident that your units can take it. So a couple things to keep an eye out. So let's say like the rotations, for example, like why do I keep like moving the rotation setups? Why do I do this? Or well, maybe do this setup right here. You're going to look for the most beneficial rotation that you need at the start of turn. Like starting the fight, it's very beneficial to see who has the higher defense, who has the lower defense, and to see who is in danger. One of the key things to look out for is the specific type of attack your characters are doing. Let's say for example, this Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, he greatly raises defense, so therefore on his super attacks, god damn it, stop sending me messages. At the beginning you might see, okay, so this guy stacks defense, so it might be good to set him up at the first turn because his defensive stats are high due to his EZA, and not only that, you can see that 3 of his links are active. You can check on the scouter, right? God damn it, stop! Oh my god. Okay, let me put this on like work or something like that. Actually no, I'm driving. How about driving? People shouldn't be interrupting me while I'm quote-unquote driving. You need to see their stats over here, their defensive stats. If they're like, okay, this guy has 100k defense, so maybe it's beneficial to put this guy at the first slot. But obviously, people who stack defense or require you to stack defense need to be at a certain level where you possibly might have to put this guy here. Like, this might be the perfect rotation setup for him, because if he needs to stack defense, he needs to attack first. If he gets super attack at the beginning, it might be a little bit harmful for you to put him on the first slot, because maybe you might get super attack and boom, you might die. So it's something to keep an eye out. So let's say, for example, this Gohan right here has the highest defense. We're gonna put him first, so he can be able to tank that. Usually the enemies that are farther from the right has the lowest HP count. We don't know this yet, but it's something to keep an eye out. Now on this certain turn, there's no need to use items, but if you do feel intimidated by the level up or the amount of attacks these guys are doing, you can simply pop possibly this item right here so you can have some damage reduction, or possibly this item right here. These two may be the important ones to use, the Icarus and the Whis, to help you lose some damage reduction and possibly be a little bit more confident with your attacks. So let's do this. Let's just kick it off right here. Usually you can be able to like distort your attacks right there. If in any case, let's say for example this Super Vegeta has the effective stun. He doesn't, but let's imagine that he does. And you're going to be receiving attacks by Dr. Gero, you might risk the chance of like do this to, you know, hopefully hope for Super Vegeta to, or Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta to get an additional, so you can be able to have that chance to stun the enemy and you don't get attacked at that turn. But in any case, we got very unlucky with Ki, so that's another factor that you guys are going to take in. See, we didn't need to use the item right there, but he might have supered us and we might have taken a little bit of a hit. Like, let's say for example like 50k or 100k, depending on the defense. But it's obviously very, like, let's say for example here, we didn't super, therefore we didn't stack defense, we took that hit. That's a lot of damage. And you might be a little bit scared. It's like, wow, we took a lot of damage there. But it's okay. You also need to trust your units a little bit. Ooh, sorry, throat is a little bit parched. But now we got into this turn. Now you feel like you may not be a little too confident with their HP and stuff like that. But you also need to take into account this guy already super attacked. This Dr. Gero, he already supered, therefore he might not super this turn. But that's another thing that you can like need to keep an eye out. Maybe this Android 19 is going to super attack, so let's see if we can be able to take him out here. Let's see, you also need to, like I said, need to take into account their links as well. I do suggest, if you guys are able or capable to, try to link level your characters, because they're going to be a little bit stronger. Their links provide a lot of help. Let's say for example this Super Vegito. Let's compare this link, right? Prepare for battle for this guy's level 7. So he's gonna get Ki +2 and attacking this was 3.5. In comparison to Super Vegito, which is full level 10 links, Prepare for Battle provides him a 5%. So what's better, 5% or 3.5%? It's 5% is better. So I suggest that he's going to get that little bit of a defensive buff because of that Prepare for Battle link being at level 10. So it's a little bit tedious to get your units to full level 10 links, but with the auto run on Dokkan, you're gonna have a lot of ease to link level. There's certain stages that you guys can be able to do, like area 8, stage 9. You guys can be able to do that area, and you can easily like leave it on auto for a couple of times, and then you can be able to link level. Now we're gonna take a big hit here. Now I am purposely like hoping that these guys super attack, but man, that's a lot. Like you can see, he supered previously and then he supered again, so his chances to super again might be a little bit high. So right now you might just see yourself as like, oh my god, I have low HP. But you guys see this Gohan is at 146k defense. Now that is a little bit enough on this area of normal Super Battle Road. Extreme Super Battle Road, you might have to use an item to heal or to be a little bit more defensive, because they're gonna hit a lot. So let's use an item just in case, just to show you. Possibly on these cases, you might, if you're confident enough that you see, okay, so we have big defense, I just need to assure myself that I can super with Gohan so I can eliminate Dr. Gero and move on to the next stage. So let's just heal, just to make sure. Now you heal and you got damage reduction for the turn, so you won't be able to take as much of a bigger hit that you did with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Another thing that I want to show you, something that you guys don't need to be intimidated for. There are 4 rounds that you need to do this in. 4 rounds. What do I mean with 4 rounds? So we just cleared this round right here, and as you can see, let me stop auto for a second. We had one round over here, but we just finished that. We have a second round, a third round over here, and then the final round against the Cell. That's something that you need to keep an eye out, because possibly doing this, it's a little bit long and intimidating, but the rewards are very good. They give you like 5 stones and a trophy. I will show you what you can do with that trophy after we finish up here. Obviously, I cleared this stage already. They're not gonna give me another trophy, but yeah. Same scenario. We're possibly gonna do this to the character further from the right. I believe has the less HP. Dude, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is just disappointing me. He's not supering. Nobody is. I mean, Gogeta is not supering. Possibly Goku can. Yeah, right here. I'm gonna target this guy. Super Saiyan 4 Goku might be able to kill him. We don't need to use items. Obviously, this effect is gone because you moved to the other stage. But let's say, for example, you want to be a little bit more defensive. You want to assure yourself that you don't want to take another hit like that. You can be able to use an Icarus just to feel safe. And then we can be able to target this. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. I'm just teaching you the primordial stuff that you need to do on this section. And then we can possibly move on to like the other stages and stuff like that. Just be assured that what you need to keep an eye out is the defense of the characters. Like, obviously have these characters, if you have them like additionals and stuff like that, they're probably guaranteed to like do additional super attacks like this guy, and he just finished off the Doria. Right here we might get supered, or Gogeta didn't dodge, or Gogeta has that chance to dodge like this one, but he didn't dodge, so that's a little bit bad. In terms of attack stats, like you're not gonna see like somebody like jump up to like 4 or 5 million depending on the stage that you're doing, but look at this. Super Saiyan 4 Goku just managed to decimate Sarban. Now maybe he might, no, he's not gonna do the same to Frieza. But yeah, that's the thing that I tell you, like with like rainbow units and stuff like that, they're gonna be very helpful to provide like attacks and stuff. No, super dude, our luck with the key spheres are just amazing, you know? We're not getting supers. We're not getting super attacks by the Super Saiyan 4s, man. That upsets me. That's another thing, right? The key issue in Super Battle Road, I don't know if it's planned, but the key in Super Battle Road, it's a little bit messed up rather than other events. Like, you may have a full field of AGL key spheres, but then when you're doing this on Super Battle Road, you may not have that luck. So that's something to be careful of. Alright, so we're here on this end. Now you guys might see, wow, 4 enemies. That might be a little bit dangerous. So again, be certain of what kind of units you want to have on like the first, second, or third rotation. Let's say, for example, you want to leave Goku on front because you see that maybe Super Saiyan Gogeta is not going to be very beneficial to leave on the third slot. Then we can also super attack. Let's just do this. Then maybe attack this guy right here. I forgot their names actually. The cooler squadron. Yeah, this guy is Dowser, but I do. There's other name for it. This is Naze. I don't know this guy's name. Let's just go ahead and do this to Dowser. But yeah, you guys can also like. There's also there's so many factors when going to Super Battle Road that you also need to check the unit's hidden potential. Maybe that 3 dodge was very beneficial and very helpful. Why I say is 3 dodge, maybe you have a the levels of their hidden potential, which is something that I can show you after we do this turn. That 3 dodge helped us a lot because you don't take that damage. Even though I don't think that the Gohan was gonna take damage, you're still gonna be very beneficial in terms of like not taking a lot of damage, because that dodge is very helpful. Yeah, this turn was very strong. I think we killed 2 of the characters, or 2 of the enemies. Yeah, look at this. Additionals are very helpful too on characters that stack defense. Why? Because you want a character to double super attack, so you can raise their defensive stats, and then you get turns like this where you just obliterate the enemy. Let's say, for example, the Gohan who dodged a couple of times. Here's what I said about 3 dodge, right? You get level 3 dodges. It grants you a greater chance to evading an enemy's attack. This skill does not work on passive skills or certain other abilities, but the higher the skill level, the higher the chance of evading successfully. Now, this is not something that you do on a character, be like, oh my god, I'm gonna put 27 dodge on this Gohan. No, because you want this Gohan to do the super attack effect. For super attack effects, maybe you want to complement that with this guy. But let's say, for example, like Super Janemba, like I love Super Janemba. Why a lot of people are being hateful of putting dodge on Super Janemba? Because he's very defensive. You're going to complement what they do. So let's say, for example, this Gohan stacks defense. You want to give him additional so he can be able to do another super attack, so he can raise that defensive buff. You know what I'm saying? So let's say, for example, this guy gets defense for each turn. And stuff like that. That's very beneficial because that works on his passive, but it's not going to be helpful for his super attack skills. But raising defense, you're going to need additionals, because it's going to be very helpful for the character to do additionals for you to be able to defend yourself a little bit. Let's say, for example, this Gohan super twice, you were able to kill the enemy, but his defensive stat, once he gets into the turn with us again, he's going to be to the roof. Or to the roof? Or through the roof. Sorry, I can't speak. So that's what I'm saying when in terms of like defensive stuff, or choosing the best hidden potential ability for a character. Let's say, for example, this guy did not provide any dodge, so he might get hit because he didn't provide any dodge. Instead, this guy focused his heart and soul on providing additionals, because additionals are helpful for a character who stacks defense. It's the same thing with characters that stun. You're gonna provide additionals to characters like who do these effects, because stunning an enemy who is going to give you a super attack later on is going to be very helpful, because once he's stunned, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't super you. And that's what I'm saying with these level of additionals and stuff like that. So on these AGL characters, they're always gonna get 5 additionals, but at the beginning of their hidden potential skills, if you have them 55%, you're gonna have level 5 additional. But you can either mix it up, have it random. Like, say, for example, my Gohan has the 3 skills: dodge, has crits, and has additionals. I focus a little bit more on the additionals because they stack defense. Units that stack defense are very beneficial for that. So that's the point I'm trying to get at. So so you guys can see here, obviously characters that stack defense or need time to stack their defense need to attack first. You get attacked, like right now on this scenario, we got super, or we didn't get super, we got a normal attack. It hurt a little bit, like 27k, but that's what they do. That is what the characters do. They need to stack first for their defense to be a little bit effective, than to have it in a certain way that you might not be able to stack their defense if they don't attack first. So, I want to do this here. Obviously, we're receiving a lot of attacks in the end there for the Cell Juniors. Keep in mind, it just raised the enemies. Like the Frieza battle was Frieza, Sarba, and Doria. The cooler one was with the cooler Quadrant Squad and cooler, so that's 4. And right now we're facing Cell and the 5 and the other 4 Cell Juniors and stuff like that. So it usually is like that. On Category Super Battle Road, it's gonna vary a little bit. So let's do this. Obviously, the more key you get, or the more AGL key you get, HP is regenerated. That's another thing. You want to be able to get ki from your own typing. You get +1 ki if you get, let's say, one orb provides you 2 ki if you select it from the same typing as your characters. You select an AGL orb, you get 2 ki. But let's say you're going to collect a different color of their ki, of the orbs. If you collect 1, it'll give you 1 because it's a different color than the character, the character's typing. So I wanted to see if I can get damage here, because Gohan has an active skill that you can be able to use. He can transform into Super Saiyan 2, but it's very rare. So we may kill these guys. I don't want to kill Cell though. I want to like purposely throw my attacks to like Cell Jr. and stuff like that. I will use a damage reduction item, but I don't want to heal. So therefore you can use the Whis to satisfy that need. Let's see, we're not gonna get an attack here, but we're gonna heal up a little bit. Let's see if these guys don't do any additional supers and stuff like that. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think about doing these types of videos. I know maybe a lot of you guys might have done already Super Battle Road, but I know some friends who haven't done Super Battle Road stages. So this is just me throwing them into the gauntlet and telling them, hey, this is doable with many of the characters that you have. If you have UI Goku in here, who's a character that's able to dodge, he can be very helpful. Apparently we can't get the active skill. Let me see, because I think you need to be at 58% or less when Android 16 on the team, or when HP is 58% or less when an existing Android's category ally or enemy starting from the 5th turn. Man, we're in turn what, 3? Nah, this fight is over. So yeah, I guess we'll never see this guy's active skill. But yeah, right now I'm feeling pretty confident because their defense is at 148,000. That's pretty tanky for these characters. And yeah, this is, I don't feel like we're gonna get hit. Remember, the effect of the Whis is still active, so maybe you're not gonna take too much damage. Right here we took 33k each, so we might be a little bit of a dangerous spot, but obviously this is going to end because these guys are just gonna kill the enemies. So yeah, like Goku just one-shotting the Cell Jr. and stuff like that. So whew, sorry about that. But yeah, this is what you will experience. Like, this is something that is possibly not difficult, but maybe it can be a little bit intimidating for those who have never tried it, because obviously it says Super Battle Road. It's a very difficult event and stuff like that. So let's say for example you did it for the first time. It's like, oh my god, I got 5 stones and a trophy. So you can be able to redeem that trophy over to the exchange tab. I'd like to collect these medals right here. Sorry about that. I need to collect all of these so I can be on good points. Let me collect this also, this Turles medal. Oh yeah. So you go into the treasure item. Let's say for example you got this trophy right here. No, this one. You're going to get the victory light as soon as you beat the event. So you are able to exchange them for Kais and for trophies and stuff like that. If, on my opinion, you should be able to exchange them for these guys. Let's say, for example, you want to raise the super attack level of, I don't know, the LR androids who recently got their ECAs and stuff. They usually need 5 Kais to get them to full SA25. But obviously you need Kais for this, so maybe exchanging them for this guy could be beneficial. Or you guys want to finish up with a tech or int STR physical unit that needs Kais, you guys can be able to exchange them and they provide you with 2 Kais. So, or if you just want Seni, you can be able to get 20 of these. So 20, these are worth 1.5 million Seni, so you get what? 1.5, like 30 million Seni. So yeah, that's it for the Super Battle Road stage. Obviously, like I said, this is a very tanky team. You guys can also be able to put like a very attack affected team. For let's say, for example, you guys can use this guy right here. This guy is able to raise defense, but on his 18 key, he doesn't stack like attack and defense, but he's able to do immense damage. He can lower attack, he can lower defense, and he can seal super attack. So this is one of the type of characters that you want to provide additionals. Let's say you hit the 18 key, boom, that's good. But then he does an additional. He gets 12 key, he does this 12 key super attack, and boom, you have defense, because he greatly raises defense on his 12 key. Let's say another characters, you want to bring the combo of Caulifla and Kale and Caulifla. They're gonna be linking very well, and especially these girls, if you have them attack characters on the pure Saiyans category, if you like are facing a pure Saiyans category enemy, you're able to get key +1, attack plus evading enemies attack plus 6% up to 66%. You get key +1 up to key +6, and you get attack plus 10%. Actually, no, they launch an additional super attack when there's an Universal Survival Saga or a pure Saiyans category enemy, so they're able to do additionals. They stack defense as well on their 18 key and 12 key, so that's gonna be very useful for them. And especially if you have this Caulifla linking up with them, this girl gets defense, but they link very well with the Elecon and Caulifla. Those are the key points that you need to look out for when taking on the Super Battle Road. Like, see when units are linking. They're linking well. Okay, so I'm gonna take these types of units. For let's say, for example, the Super Saiyan 4s, they're gonna link pretty well because obviously they have the GT link. They have Saiyan Roar. Obviously, the Super Saiyan 4s usually have that link, or the people who transform into Great Apes have that link. Prepare for Battle. I think these guys have them together. Links like that. So yeah, this is one of the many tutorials that I'm possibly gonna throw out there. Let me know what you guys think. That was a Super AGL Super AGL stage of Super Battle Road. It's not category, so on the later on events, if you guys want me to do this with category Super Battle Roads, I will be gladly to do that. So I'm going to end the video right here because it's going to be going very long. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys need any more tutorials or any more let's say you guys want me to take on the event but with other characters, let me know. We can also make a video about it. I know that right now Global is a little bit dry because we got the androids. Whoop-de-doo. The biggest shaft ever. But it's not as exciting as right now as going on in JP, that we don't have any topics to talk about or any videos to work on right now on Global. I did want to upload this video, but like I said, there has been a lack of videos because I wanted to upgrade the quality of them. And I will be showing you guys what I mean in the next weeks. I am still in the process of like trying to get everything. So everything should be possibly coming in the next, like I said, next 2 or 3 weeks. But I will possibly throw out these videos every now and then, so you guys can maintain yourselves entertained. So leave a like, subscribe if you guys are interested in doing more videos of these. Let me know in the comments. Also, a like will be very substantial, very beneficial. A lot of people maybe watch these videos and don't subscribe. I'm watching you guys. Hit that subscribe button. It's free if you guys enjoy this type of content. And as always, I will see you guys all in the next video. Possibly next video we will possibly maybe do tech stage or maybe the extreme AGL type of scenario there. So let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye bye.